Good morning, Live Music Nation podcast. I'm your host, Jake Gill. Today we are with the beautiful Madonna Watermon from the Show Me Gourd Society. Madonna, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
So listen, you have amazing hair. And the reason that stands out to me, and I want to point that out, is that when I was in high school and college, I farmed for this family in central Kansas. And his wife had short, and he called it blonde because it is what it is. But it's just rare to see that. And so anyways, I had to compliment on that right away. So Madonna, give us a little background on you. Where did you grow up? And talk about your association with the Gourd Society and the festival that you have.
Okay, well, I grew up in East St. Louis, Illinois. And then now I live in St. Louis, Missouri. I started off with the Gourds probably about 16 years ago.
Okay.
And I am now president of the Show Me Gourd Society of Missouri. When I went to Silver Dollar City, our bird houses, and they looked like Martin bird houses. They were gourds with just a hole drilled in it and painted. They wanted $30 for it. And I thought, I could do that. So then I went on down into Silver Dollar City and I saw some beautiful gourds that were just painted. And I thought, well, maybe I can do that. I've always been into art. I've done mostly pastels years past. So when I got home, I got on the internet, looked it up, and then I got hooked. So now here I am, many years later. Our show is we are a member of the American Gourd Society, which is the main group. From that, it branches out to over 25 different states, and there's a main association in each state, and then that branches off to little patches where people get together around their own hometown. We have our show every year. It has been in April at the Springfield, Missouri, at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. This year, usually now we're at the third weekend in April for this year only. And it's open to the public on April 15th from 8 to 5:30, and on that's Saturday. And then on Sunday, 10 to 3. We have competition. People bring in their competition pieces on Thursday. And we have some classes on Friday before. Those are classes that do have a fee attached to them. It's a minimal fee. And at our show on Saturday and Sunday, we do have free demos. We try to have things for kids. We have vendors there. This year, we're opening up our vendors from just people selling gourds to wood carvers and painters and anyone that sells craft projects and things like that. So we've opened that up, and we are still looking for more vendors for the show.
Oh, very good, very good. So you have a little bit of something for everything. I've never been to a gourd, but you lured me in when you started talking about the way that they use them in the arts that become part of that, the birdhouses. That's incredible. That's like,
this is a gourd.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
So, I mean, that one, you can make everything out, and then you got simple things that you can make baskets. So
my word. So
you can make.
So I'm definitely really intrigued by this community that you have created, that you're involved in. We all went through COVID. We all went through different. Like, how important is it for you guys to be back and for your community to be able to gather together?
Okay, you froze a little bit on there.
I got you. So did I. So how important is it since COVID for your community to be back, for you guys to be able to get together and just, you know what I'm talking about? Just
yes.
Being in together.
I can only speak for myself personally. I know that when I could not get out with our gourd community, that I was not working on my gourds as much. I did still work on them, but not as much. Now, when you get into the competition pieces and you can see the people, that kind of get your creative juices going, at least for me, and that made me want to keep going with it. So it was important for us to get back together. It is important for our people to show up. We have now with the COVID and with the expenses of everything, it is harder for people to get together, because from our show, we get people coming in from Philadelphia, Maryland, Maine, we get them from Texas. in Alabama. We weren't traveling as much. So, but we didn't have a show for 2 years. Then the third year, we had quite a bit of people. We had probably over 500 people at our show.
Yeah.
Which was, not on the same day.
Sure.
So, through those 2 or 3 days, we had quite a few people that did show up, and that was good for us.
Yeah, no, that's really what it's about. Okay, so listen, Madonna, I don't know if you have live music or have ever had live music at your Gourd shows yet. And I say yet, but I am in live entertainment. I'm in live music. I know the importance of gathering people together. So I always ask these 2 questions, and I'm going to love the answers that I'm going to get from you because I know it's going to be different than what we've heard in the past. What is your most favorite concert you've ever been to your entire life?
I haven't been to very many concerts. I'll tell you though, I am a country music person.
Yes.
But I have not been to any. So I can't even think of a concert I've been to that's not within 50 years. So
well, it doesn't have to be current, Madonna. It has to just be yours.
I can't even think of it. So it's that long ago. Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's go to question number 2. If you could bring, and what town are you from?
From St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Originally from Illinois.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that's right. East St. Louis, Illinois. Okay, so if you could bring any one artist, dead or alive, musical artist, dead or alive, to your hometown of East St. Louis, Illinois, who would you bring?
Boy, I have 2 people I would love to bring if we didn't have to pay them.
No, money's not an issue.
Okay, no issue. Celine Dion, which now she is no longer able to sing. Vince Gill.
Okay.
That would be another one. Gatling Brothers. I mean, so these are all I like.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. Madonna, how do people find out more about your Gourd Society and the festival?
I'm glad you asked. If you go to our website, which is showmegourdsociety.org, you can get all information there about our show.
Okay.
And we also do have a Facebook page, which is Show Me Gourd Society. So they can go to both those places. So
perfect. That'd be great. Madonna Watermon, thank you so much for being on with us today. I've learned something. Thank you.
You're quite welcome, and thank you for inviting me.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a ball